罚写100遍。好像说你比我更狠。老师，你罚写他100遍好了。然后这个爸爸比老师更狠。老师，我觉得他这样不会记得的。
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was the Clippers coming out on top against Portland. They've got a nice head start on this season series, up 2 games to none.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Then it's Dang. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Freeman in at the 4-man position. Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
There's the pass to Magician. Sinks the 15-footer.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Clippers on defense. 4-point game. Their last game a win against the Lakers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Outside, Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Deng. From outside the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
It's 2-on-1. Ahead. The shot's good from Paul.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Oh, shit.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Collin passes to Lillard. A floater.
Aye.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Shot's good from Magician.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Trailblazers trail by 7. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Thanks, Doris. There's the bucket. Good. 10 points for Freak.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
They swipe it. And now the Clippers on the break. Paul with the bucket.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Portland with the ball. They trail by 11. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Freeman. Green against Embiid. And the shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Magician. Right through the D for the layup. Magician's got 15. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Another steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, and they're paying the price right now for the lackluster defense. For me, that's inexcusable.
The 3 from McCollum. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Clippers leading by 15 from outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Magician. He's guarded by McCollum, and he gets it to go. 20 points for Freak.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Knocks it loose. Lillard with it. Chris Paul covering. Dang gets a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's good. And that's 23 points for Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
The finish throws down the breakaway jam.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Clippers getting the bucket. And the basket by McCollum.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Magician. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And let's get this on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told Magician that he wants their offense to run through him. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
From the arc, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break, so real easy to see what the problem is.
Out left to the wing. Paul outside, lets it go from deep. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7, he has made 7.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Portland's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. McCollum dishes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. Here's Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. A different look now for Portland. Hardaway comes in for McCollum, and Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Embiid drops them both. Here now the Clippers. Now the pass to Magician. Makes it off the glass. Magician's got 33 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc.
Can't stop this.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And Hardaway gets it to go. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
To the middle, here's Robbins. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Curry kicks to Hardaway. Back to Curry from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Magician's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Koufis. Here's Mickey. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot's good from Magician.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Hardaway kicks to Curry. Back to Hardaway from outside the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hardaway has got 6. Pass to Magician. One second left. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You gotta tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my...
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he?
Yeah,
It's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Davis, Damian Lillard out there with Hardaway. Then it's Dang, and it's Freeman in at the force line. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. C.J. McCollum is checked in for Hardaway. Los Angeles on D. Davis sets a screen, and Lillard kicks to Dang. There's a good screen. And the basket by Lillard.
A lot of space.
他这游戏就是一直抓这样。
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Fires for three, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot.
这
Put
个游
somebody
戏很
on him.
吃时间呢。
Here's Griffin.
很吃时间。
Down after the assist, let him into the lane.
就很花时间在玩养成，哇！
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball
看起来
and
不像
have
打
it
到
turn into
已
points
经在职业
immediately
在打
on the
了。
other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up two baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And Green gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They set the pick. Ball's knocked loose. A solo fast break.
Got it. Let's get the ball
He lobs
inside.
it up.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
Lillard, the pass to Davis. On the wing, Dang. And here's McCollum. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The 10-footer finds the target. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lillard attacking off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Magician.
我真的没有动。
因为前一阵子就是。
怎么可能？就叫身上没有钱。
是来寄发的。我在怀疑，因为我的钱包，我的那个课桌椅，我坐的地方，然后我都会把钱包放在我后面的那张椅子，就是墙壁，然后。
重点是少多少？几百块。
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed.
1万。
因为我每次都会领个5、6千在钱包。
你太扯了吧！5、6、1万。
这么多个月。
这么久才发现。
With their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Lillard misses.
靠，你太扯了
6 of
吧！
8 from the field in the second quarter. Len with a screen on Lillard. Green passes to Magician. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
The feed now to Paul, puts up the baby hook, and there's the bucket as Green finishes it off. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
A three from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here at Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was just a man on a mission. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what
Oh,
he
你
was
说
able
晒
to
那
do
个
that
凤梨
night, didn't you?
You know, it was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long
跟你
time.
钱包不是要打开，而且要打开拉
To the
链。
right wing. McCollum with the ball,
哦
and
我
Griffin
嘛，
picks him up defensively.
Not sure
Boom.
what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You
不是啦，我说钱包哎，
like him that good a look.
The shot by Len, wide open.
指甲也要
And
打
it's the
开，或者
Clippers
是打
scoring
开
again.
扣子哎。
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for
那
them.
你可以测试一种方式啊，就里面剩100块啊。
Freeman passes to McCollum. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made.
没有你就放500整数啊，或放200啊。
他们不会全拿，他们就是部分拿。
那你拿200，你如果放200，还妈不见100，不是很明显？
我现在就是放5张100，1张500啊。然后我就今天发现一个男生也是硬是钻进去，然后他手是放这样子，就这样。
7 of 12 now.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Back to Paul. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
可是1万也很明显。
Outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Goodwin's checked in for Blake Griffin. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. Chalmers comes in for Damian Lillard. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the pass to Freeman. A second chance effort. Dang can't get it to go.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right
故意
there
啊
for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those.
故意教小朋友，
Clippers moving the ball around. Land
就是
shot
故意
is
教
up.
小朋友的时候，然后一直在瞄那个，
嗯，
就故意，然后自己找一个角度，然后他们窝在那边的时候，然后其实
他们只有正后方啊。
对啊，我说你就在教的时候啊，或者是你就把包包放在一个很显眼的位置啊。
我说是放在。
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Chalmers kicks to Dang. Passes to Freeman. Nice D from Magician. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
然后抓他说来几次，不能说你在干嘛，你就直接说几次了，那你就吓到。
因为我觉得他们。
我跟你讲哦，我一直都知道，我不想讲哦。啊，几次？现在给我承认，要不然我现在马上打电话给家长。
报纸。
没有，你说打电话给家长，你知道这很严重哦。 这是窃盗罪哦。哦，这是窃盗罪哦。哦，啊，你们是没有刑责哦，但爸妈会有哦。哦。
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal
啊，
spot. You
吓
don't
吓孩
always
子
throw
啊
it！ to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And taking care of the
啊，
ball
我
has
们
been
的
a
孩子
problem
通常
for
不
him.
太敢，
Yeah, defensively, some really
因为
good
我们有
pressure
监
being
视
applied, though, so
器，
you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've
他们
been
都有
rattled
监
a
视
little
器
bit.。
我每次说，讲一我们还不是问着，明明讲一就有给你了，什么叫做不见？我没拿，你确定？我再给你一次哦，我去调监视器哦。我有看到你拿的话，我叫你成本抄掉哦，整本给我抄每个字给我抄一遍哦。到底是没拿还是不见？没拿，没带。
Great they have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been
我每次都会
unforced.
补一句，孩
And
子，
pushing it up
你知道
Los
主任说
Angeles,
几
the
年？
Clippers again in transition.
我已经就20。
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier
形形
than
色色
that
的孩
one
子我
off
都
the
看过
steal.
了，
Exactly. The defense really
想骗
no
我啦？
chance to get back.
The shot
我
misses.
想说我们哪
Good D
会
by
拿
Hardaway.
钱？
And for Portland, they're shooting 47% from the
对
floor,
啊，
getting it done.
对啊，
No one near Curry as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
没有，我女儿会
And it's
拿，
the
但会
Clippers'
把
ball.
钱藏起
They'll
来。
host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the
没有，
middle
她
of
会
this
藏在
string
她的
of three
存钱
straight at
筒。
home. Here's Magician. Again, the Clippers.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
There's a screen
一定的啊，
to the inside. Here's Aminu, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
一次都拿个
I
100
think that's the
块、
area they want to
200
work the
块
ball
这样，
into, and it takes passing like that to
靠，
get it
太
done.
扯了。
Past the Magician.
然后
He
食
feeds
髓
it to
知味，
Kufis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here's Chalmers. Defense is right there.
就说这
Shot
是
clock at
自己花
6.
掉，殊不知是自己花掉。
Hardaway from outside. Mickey grabs the board.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Magician. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Embiid dishes to Chalmers. Curry outside, and that one's good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Mickey. To the middle. Here's Magician, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just an amazing game for a Magician. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
I missed. Yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
That is good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The pass to Magician. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Magician's got 56 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Hardaway, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Mickey. It's Redick on the wing. Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Chalmers kicks to Hardaway. There's the dish to Embiid. Feeds it to Curry.
Ah，
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Passes it to Magician. Redick against Hardaway. Redick with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how
这就
about
是
the
为什么
elevation,
情报那么
Kevin,
太多
on
钱
the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick
为什么
offense
情报
like
那
a
么太
great
多
play
钱？
defensively.
That indicates
主
the
任就只有这
importance
些
of
钱
great
而
on
已
the ball defense as
一
was
不见非
displayed
常
right
明显
there.。
Knocks it loose.
Excellent, really solid
大
job
概
actually by
主
the
任比我还
defense to
少
get。in his way as he was going up for that.
And they
一打开，呀，看，比我还少。
我就懒得处理。
说不定还补500块进去，干主任真可怜。
屁啦！
真的，我没打开，美方说主任要缴福利金哦。我说我看一下里面够不够。
福利金到底多少钱
200。
？200不够。
我说我看一下，还有我说我看一下有没有钱。主任你很好笑，真的不好笑，真的我有时候里面就只剩下100多块。
done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just
没有啊，我
adding
有
to
时候
the
去
lead.
买
I
啊，比如
love
说
seeing
有
the
时候
team
每
do
次
that.
就是礼拜一早上都要去全联，我大致上预算就是抓在差不多1000块买。哦，所以我每次都说，哎，好，那皮包可能还有500，然后我可能就领个2000，因为可能要花1000块买大概，反正就皮包里面有个1000多块，就差不多可以过了。反正大致上吃啊什么的都有啊，就是偶尔就是要再加油就要再另外那个而已啦。怎么会？你只要有领钱就好了。
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to
皮包
exploit?
最多就是2-3千就差不多了。
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense as something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got to run around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Kev.
不过那很明显啊，如果我今天要买晚上要买东西，一买发现奇怪，怎么少1000？哦，可能我比较敏感啦。
就是你也知道我对数字，我只觉得好像有少，但是又不确定是不是自己花掉，但又想不起来我到底什么时候花掉。
这倒是也有可能。
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. Only tough part of this game is going to be playing just as good a second half as you did a first half. That's the challenge. You were terrific on defense and offense, and I don't want to see a letdown in either spot. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
其实比想象中还好。
对啊。
那肉松好干哦，它不是那种湿湿的。哦。而且还要40块一个。对啊，超贵，这样子好像就还好。
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient the player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
我本来说，我要回去啊，要不要来个1盒啊？
Then it's Chris Paul and it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And for Portland, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here the three-point line, it's McCollum. Offensive rebound. Here's Magician. He's covered by Dang. The shot's good from...
家住哦。
好啊。
然后助教就说，之后妹妹去嘛，说对呀、然后助教就在那边耶，然后你女儿就在那边我不要去。
猪队友。
Griffin's got 10.
每次那边哥哥在铺这梗干嘛？要。因为他想说，哎，这次妹妹不用去，我可以跟你们出去吃大餐的。
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ball passes to Griffin. Here's Magician. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
我要跟他一起去开会。我要跟他一起去开会，我跟爸比去。
这不就何尝不是一群猪队友吗？把布局好的东西都直接破坏掉了。到时候他一定会说：“妈妈，我说，哎，妹妹走啊！我不要，我要跟爸比去。”完全失策哥哥说的。
65 points for Freak. Wow, risky shot there, size-wise, but the
他可能
incredible skill
妹妹
that he
终于不在了。
allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had.
妹妹不在的时候，他可以尽情玩动物森友会，或者出去跟我们一起吃大餐。还有，哎呦，这次终于轮到妹妹喽。
Of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. That's their third straight make off an assist.
那是因为上一次他回去刚好黄志云他们去抓。对啊。要不然邱景现在都在家。他竟然还打电话给我。我说靠，我妹难得打电话，主动打电话给我。想说干，哥那么认识的车商，干啊，想要买车才找我。妈的！我说。因为邱林他们换一台 CRV 啊，我就所以了。我想说我们那一台也很久了，想说赶快卖，不然到时候没价。所以我说你要再多花一个50-60万去买一台新车。我说这是什么逻辑？啊？没有，我说你买那一台那时候就耐用，妥善率又好顾好保养。他说车行只跟他估15万，说15万不止啊，那一台可以卖到20几万，15万。我说15万，妈的！我说你15万拿来车给我，我帮你卖。哎呦，你15万是不是？我给你15万，啊，到时候多的我收。我能卖多少你不用管，啊，不用，我老婆养不起，好吗？她一只狗都养不起。妈，一只老鼠都快养不起。我15万，妈的！我跟你讲，马上我说啊，就算我说你就算自家人拿出来啊，桃园自家人问一问啊，你会有人要买，比车行买。那个真的是啊，真的是妈妈用车，好不好？中午车行最喜欢说的啊，妈妈车啊，一手车啊，只接送而已。对啊，对不对？我说，妈的，报那15万拔蜡价，那就不要卖了，你卖个屁呀！我说你又要再花60万去买台新的，我说啊，不要买了啦。邱正贤两个这么大，两个小孩都这么大了，还不是在那边开，都花不到什么钱，先买房子好了。钱花下去你怎么买啊？或者说到时候黄金恒又要上幼稚园，那也要钱，一个月也要7-8千的月费，那你贷款要在7-8千，好像也是。 我说那个，我说邱丽是因为她老公也有在跑业务，因为换新车是还好。那我说你们家就日常代步车啊，我买个新车啊。我要不然你就换中古的，跟我一样再换一台中古的就好。我说你在换其他中古你不习惯的，哪有这么好养的车子？他买车到现在只换一颗电瓶了。对啊，你看那车有多好养啊，只换一颗电瓶哎，对不对？妈，我那台车来，他妈的变速箱、电脑都坏，他妈的，一颗电脑就要2万。对啊，几乎是从里换到外了。不过没关系，我说因为我还要再开10年。所以不是问题，折旧摊体会回来的。
Releases from the wing and drills it. He has 6. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels.
不要别人换就跟着换。
They're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Ball against Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Three-pointer. No good from Magician. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
都算痛酸天，你知道为什么吗？因为在那边看荧幕啊。那是累积的，你那眼压过高，你懂不懂？我已经习惯在这种高抗压性的，你懂什么？我已经习惯了。 你懂吗？你以前没有我玩的这么可怕，对不对？哎，眼压高，然后不会头痛吗？不会吗？会，好不好？眼压高会引发头痛，去 Google 搜寻。你老公没有唬烂你，好不好？ 哎呦！
Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Green with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
That's good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And McCollum now atop the key. To the wing right side. Freeman, defended by Griffin. Freeman passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Magician. He is guarded by McCollum. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 15 points for Jeff Green.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And stolen by Lillard.
Fucker.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Trailblazers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
看来我中间应该撑不了。
80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Magician. That's good.
Every time they get scored on during.
一次都买个那种5、6盒的、啊。
this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. It's deflected. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
He's checked in for the Clippers. Magician comes in for J.J. Redick. Portland also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. McCollum comes in for Curry. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Mario Chalmers. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Hardaway is out there with Aminu. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot's good from Magician.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Lillard outside. Over to the left wing. A 3 from McCollum. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that.
First one falls for it. And the Clippers making a change here. Mickey's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Aminu. Curry comes in for McCollum. And it's Chalmers in for Damian Lillard. Both free throws good from Magician. So it's Portland now. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Chalmers dishes to Embiid. Portland again missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Magician passes to Goodwin. Here's Magician. And it's Portland with the rebound. Tang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here will do a lot for their confidence.
哦，对，然后睡一睡就起来嘛，然后洗澡。
Now here's Chalmers. Embiid the screen. 6 to shoot. To end the run. And it's Chalmers that time on the assist by Curry.
A lot of space.
那洗澡完记得你就蛮早进去了。
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
That one goes. Count it. Magician's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And for Portland, their shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Out in his own on the break. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Goodwin with it. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Magician, guarded by Curry. Pass to Mickey.
Hey.
It's stolen by Deng. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Chalmers. Left side Hardaway. Embiid the screen. Right side Deng. Off the screen. The second chance effort.
Oh.
They get a hand on it.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Magician. And again, the Clippers good for 2. .144 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Chalmers. And Curry, here we go. And stolen by Koufos. It's stolen by Curry. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the screen. Hardaway with it. Now Green defending. Curry outside. It's good again. And an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games this season against this club. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it has mattered most against the Trailblazers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. AT that time from Curry.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
They shoot again, and another hit. Shot made once more from Magician.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Back to Chalmers. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yeah, that's my #1 skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Yo, I can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team in scoring.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about filling up the stat sheet. Double figures in 4 different categories for the quadruple double. And most fulfilling of it all, it led him to a victory.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be...
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
靠，学弟，你那个是被人家妈的卷包袱，是不是把钱卷一卷的跑掉？
应该是吧，因为他说他现在有负债。
他那店不是开了那么久了吗？
他现在
阿伯探钱啊？
跟他没关系啊，就是他就是虽然是他的店，可是那个人都没有分红给他。
那为什么要给他做？那他不如自己请人来。
然后现在好像就是。
那不是请，那就请人来就好啦。请人来做，花钱请人来做经营不就好了？
他现在就是把那个货车的辞掉啊。
那的确还不如把店收掉去开货车。
对啊，他现在开货车开得那么开心，又认识比较多人，然后，可是他说他还是想要，就是。
那你最主要，如果人家连譬如说掌店的啊，连厨师都带走，你要怎么办？
就真的是从零没了。
就整店就只有一家店，没有主厨，没有用啊。最主要是泰式料理嘛。啊你都没有厨师，你要怎么那个？对不对？
总之也无法理解为什么他要抛弃这么高薪的工作，又做得很开心，结果要回来弄这个收拾这个烂摊子。
人看见现在。